Subject Irrigation Engineering, Chapter Crop and Crop Requirements, Topic Factors Affecting Duty. Now let us students, after understanding the concept of duty, delta and the relationship, right? Now it's time to understand some factors which affect duty, right? So the first factor is the type of crop, right? So to determine that for what type of crop, how much is the duty, right? Okay, so it is very difficult. So but one factor you always remember that for different type of crops we have different duties, okay? The second factor are the weather conditions. So the first one is temperature. Now you tell me, if the temperature is high, what will happen to duty? So this is common sense. If the temperature is high, evaporation losses will be very high. If evaporation losses are very high, more discharge will be required to irrigate a particular area, or more, you can say, less area can be irrigated for that particular discharge. So it means that if temperature is high, the duty will be less, and vice versa. Okay? Now let's come to humidity. If humidity is very high, what will happen? The evaporation losses will be very less. Why? Because the air is already saturated, so it will have, you can say, high vapor pressure will be there. If high vapor pressure is there, what will happen? The evaporation, it will be very difficult for at a particular temperature. Simple, right? Okay. So if humidity is high, the duty will be very high, because if evaporation losses are less, for a particular discharge I can irrigate more area. If more area can be irrigated, then the duty will be high. Simple. Rainfall. Now if there is more rainfall, if the rainfall is very high, what will happen? Just by small discharge, the fulfillment of the irrigation of a big area can be fulfilled, the irrigation requirement, right? So if the rainfall is high, the duty will be very high, and if rainfall is very less, I need a lot of discharge to irrigate a particular land, so duty will be very high, right? The duty will be very less. Okay. Now coming to the frequency of irrigation. Now if we have more frequency, if you are irrigating your land, let us say after 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, every day, let us say you are irrigating your land, your soil will be always be moist. If your soil is always moist, what will happen? That the duty of that particular area will be very high. It will need very less water for irrigation. So if more frequency, duty will be more, right? If less frequency, duty will be less. So simple, right? Now coming to that, it also depends upon the types of irrigation system. IS means irrigation system, right? So perennial irrigation system. So what is perennial irrigation system? That irrigation is always ready. You can say you have a system which is always there for the irrigation. Whenever you need that there is some requirement of irrigation, then you can directly apply irrigation. Or you can say that it is 24 into 365. 24 into 365 type of irrigation is known as the perennial irrigation, right? So when you have perennial irrigation, your soil will always be moist. The same reason, if your soil is always be moist, it will require less water, less discharge for irrigation purpose. So if it is perennial, the duty will be very high. If it is inundation means the irrigation water is not available at some time. So what will happen? The moisture content will be very low. If moisture content is very low in a particular soil, what will happen? The duty will be very less. The duty will be very less, because a lot of discharge will be required for irrigation of a particular area, right? Now, if it is a flood irrigation and furrow irrigation system, if you remember, let's compare these two. If you remember, I told you when I discussed about the furrow irrigation system that the evaporation losses in a furrow system are very negligible, very less, right? So if evaporation losses are very less, the duty will be high. So it means that if you compare flood as well as furrow, the duty of furrow will be less, and the duty of furrow will be high, and the duty of flood irrigation will be less. Why? Because there will be a lot of evaporation losses. Now coming to the drip irrigation system, always remember that drip irrigation is the most, you can say, most appropriate system for arid regions. In arid regions, we require very small of amount of water for irrigation purposes. It means that if discharge is very less, the duty will be very high. So you can say that the drip irrigation system has the highest duty. This question was also asked in a few examination few years back, that which of the following has the highest duty. The question was flood, furrow, sprinkler was also there, and the fourth option was drip. So the correct answer would be drip. So drip irrigation has the highest duty actually. Clear? So I hope that you have understood what are the factors which influence the duty of a particular area. Clear? Okay, of irrigation system. Now let's move forward. Now it's time to solve a few numericals based on the relationship between duty and delta. Now it's time to solve some numericals. Now let us solve some numericals to further strengthen our concepts. Thank you.